Green light, they're away.
And they're all in their positions, ready to go. There's the light up.
In true Mildura style.
The green light's on. It was a beautiful start.
He's trying to get across.
Hello, welcome to Burning Questions. Today is November 7 and a little bit of a different look today. I've had a little bit of trouble getting onto people being Melbourne Cup week, but I did think it'd be nice to just sit down and cover a few meetings with my great mate Darren Carroll, who is the GOAT of harness racing tipping. Gareth Hall gives you that wrap every Friday on the Friday Form Panel. Daz, thanks for jumping on, mate.
Pleasure, Toc. Looking forward to it. While I'm at it, got the birdship cap on, and don't forget you got 1 week to put your nomination for the running of the bulls, so the Carroll running of the bulls. So get at it, everyone.
Yeah, and you've got yours sitting on the desk there. I reckon you're halfway through it.
Yeah, got it here, so ready to go. Yeah.
Good stuff. That leads me into, we'll give our sponsors a quick shout out. Great loyal sponsors of the show, and also harness racing in Victoria. Sharps Bakery, the mighty Sharps Bakery from Birdship. We've also got APG, who are sponsoring the Vic Bred Super Series this year. They've got sales coming up into the new year. Pride's Easy Feed and also Logical Staffing Solutions. So thanks to everybody involved here with Burning Questions. Daz, I thought just for something different, I thought we might look at 3 meetings on the show today, given it's just me and you. And look, I've done the form thoroughly for Friday and Saturday, and you've done it thoroughly for Sunday, which is St Arnaud Cup Day. You're going to be running the Punters Club there. So let's really isolate our best bets. Let's start with tonight. First race is at around 6 p.m. It is heats of the Vic Bred Super Series, thanks to APG, and it is for the 3-year-old pacers. I'm actually playing in 5 races tonight, but I'll let you go first.
Really competitive racing, isn't it? So, I started off in race 3. Did you have one earlier than that? Or
I did. Yeah, I did. I fancied one in race 1. Yep. Yeah, I liked race 1, number 7, A Lifetime for Living.
Yep.
She's a really nice horse, and I just like the fact that she's drawn off the front when some of the key dangers are off the back. So I think she could win that race. I haven't got a price in front of me, but she'll definitely be backable. Pretty keen on Karen Manning getting that one home. She ran a great 4th in the Victoria Oaks final. I thought she was great through the line, and all her form's been great. Daz, what we got a price for?
290 Toc on the TAB. So looks like you'll get a reasonably good price there.
Okay, race 1, number 7 for me. Where are you playing? You something in race 3?
Race 3, I'm very keen on Calexico. I know I went against you with him last start, and I duly got no reward for mine. So you were right, I was wrong. He led, and once he led, then he's clearly the one to beat. And I see him finding the front again tonight. I think he's got enough gate speed to hold those out. That'll, there is gate speed there, but I just think from what I've seen of him on that occasion, I think Damien was documented to say he just hadn't had the chance to use it, I suppose, with his draws. And I would have thought the circumstances are pretty similar here again tonight. If he leads, all his main dangers are outside him. Maxi can dance on his back if that eventuates, and I just think he'll still be too good late. So he was black figures early, but I think that's been wiped out now, and he's into the right price around about $1.60. So anything close to black figures, very keen.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's one of my players as well tonight. Race 3, number 1, Calexico. I'm playing in race 5. I don't think you are. Or are you playing in race 4?
No, but I do like Soro Americano versus Let Her Roll, but I'm not playing there.
No, I'm going to have something each way in race 5. On horse 2, Viney, when I say each way, I'm saying something tiny the win and pretty heavy the place. I really can't see him missing a place unless he gets up to his old tricks, Daz. I think he'll lead and probably take cover on a stablemate. Even if he took cover on 2 stablemates, he'd be 3 fence. He's just a really nice horse. Is
that Storms Collide, do you think? Or?
Yeah, I thought so. And then Captain Perfect's been able to do it from the death before, run really well. So, look, either way, I think he gets to the fence. I'll be shocked if he missed a place. And I think when I spoke to you this morning, you could get $1.80. So
yes, it's you've obviously spoken to a few people since you spoke to me this morning. It's $1.45 on the TAB now a place. I think it's a real good race. I love Captain Perfect's runs during the Derby heats, and that Derby form has just been amazing. The heats into the final, subsequently those that have raced after that is just a recipe to win money in recent times. So I really like Captain Perfect as a horse. If I knew he was going to find the front, I'd be all over him. It might be an in-play race for me, but certainly not knocking your bet. But I'd have Captain Perfect on top there.
Yeah, something small to win and heavy the place for Viney for me in race 5. I think we're both playing in race 7, Does horse
I think
5
we'll probably
here.
be the same, will we?
I reckon we might be. I'm pretty keen on Zenario. I reckon you are too.
Yeah, gee. I mean, we had a chat briefly yesterday, and you hadn't realised it because I don't think you'd watched the race at the time. But his run was amazing in the Madura Guineas. It was a strong Madura Guineas, some quality horses in it. He nearly got poleaxed to his own accord, I suppose, on the final corner, and picked himself up and still got past some really nice horses in the straight. One of those races that you just didn't think you could do that at Mildura. So, and the start before that, he had no luck at all at Bendigo, and only went down a pimple to Kyle Marshall's nice horse
Yes.
in
Fire Marshal, maybe?
Fire Marshall. That's the one. Yeah.
Yeah.
So look, I think his form's been fantastic. Did always show a lot of promise to me early in his time. So I'm glad that Sean and Jason have found a nice horse here because they have, and I think he'll run a huge race tonight. And yeah, doesn't have to lead. He's got a lot of speed, so yeah, I liked him and agree with you there.
Yeah. Anything else for you tonight?
No, that was it for me.
I had one more, just a tiny play. If you had $100, maybe just $10, 10 or $20 a win. But I really thought in race 8, horse 7, Dell's Destiny had found the right race.
Yep.
He's been runner up his last 3. In my mind, slightly stronger company than this race. I'm pretty sure of that. I mean, a lot of these horses are either out of form or like Tiamo, you just can't trust him. So I thought if Dell's Destiny, ran up to his best, he'd win this, and I reckon
So
he can make
you're expecting an aggressive Anne-Marie drive off the gate and can sit parked and win type thing?
I think so. I think it's as I said in my analysis at the chuds.com today, I think you can make his own luck tonight and win this race. So pretty keen race 8, number 7, Dell's Destiny. So they're my plays and your plays for Friday night, which is tonight at Melton. Saturday night at Melton again, 8 races there, so 16 at headquarters over the next 2 nights. I'm keen to play in 3 races, Daz, but I'll let you go first.
Keen to play in 4, I think I did. Yeah, look, when the fields come out, I went, gee, this is a tough meeting, and it certainly was a meeting where I probably found myself having to do a bit more work than I usually do, just because I had to delve in and watch a bit more replays. But once that work was done, then it went, well, yeah, I actually don't mind a few here. So I start off in race number 3 as my first bet. You've been all over this. Every time I watch your Black Bookers, it seems to come up there, and every time I look at sectional times, it's highlighted in the sectional times, and that is Twisting By. I know it's going to have to do similar things here, and it's going to come back, and it's going to go back from the draw, come home late, but I just think it's just has to win a race soon the way it's been going. It's just flying. So it's Twisting By for me. It'll finish home really hard. Whether that's hard enough, I've just got my fingers crossed that it's going to be close enough to be able to run the sectional times that it can and get over the top of them. So race 3, number 7, Twisting By was my first one. Then I went forward to race 5, GC Calder. Certainly an enigmatic horse. I think that Herbie's got a really good record on him. He can do things wrong. So I'm just hoping that Herbie can get him balanced up early. He looks the leader. If he's the leader, then he'll look the winner for a long way. You referenced it this morning. We're talking on the radio about the fact that he got beaten by the inform on Bobby a few runs back. If he produces that kind of form, he's going to take some running down. So I liked him. Then I was also keen, and I know you're a bit against me here, but race 6, number 5, Gun for Hire. Just thought it was the right class race. I am scared of Fun to Love and Ollie's the Boss, but just think it was the right class race, and we're going to get around at $5 or $6 for Gun for Hire. So I was happy to go there each way.
Might be able to 2-play that race, Daz, maybe.
Sorry?
We could 2-play that race.
Hope so. It just depends on the market. Then the best bet of the night for me came up in the last race, and that was race 8, number 3, Olivici. I'm super keen here. I referenced the fact, once I did a little bit of research on the fact that he hasn't led for 6 starts, but when I went back and had a look, the last time he led, he ran second to Just Believe, beaten 1.4 metres, and that was in the Bill Collins. And the field on that occasion was the who's who of trots at that time. Just amazing if you go back and reference it.
I think it was it
Call me I've got it here. So have a listen to this. So he ran second. Third was Mufasa Metro. Fourth was Queen Elida. Fifth was I'm Ready Jet. Sixth was Elderbaron Zeus. Seventh, RC Phoenix. Eighth, Key and Chucky. Nine, Harry Stamper. 10, Call Me the Breeze. That was just an elite field when you look at it that way.
They'd all be $1.10 in this race,
Yeah.
just about the whole lot of them.
Yeah, and the start before that, he led and got beaten ahead by Call Me the Breeze at Geelong. Then the 3 starts before that where he's led and held the lead, he's won. So his record is amazing when he leads. I think he's got the gate speed to hold out Key and Stuka, and that will be the key to the race. I just think, clearly the best bet of the night for me.
Yep, and as we speak, $1.65, $1.70, I reckon.
Yeah, last time we looked,
might have opened $1.90 too.
Yeah, I'd love it to get out to black figures. But $1.65 currently.
I'm seeing it relatively similar. My 3 best bets on Saturday night. I'm just going to have a tiny each way on race 4, number 8, Netra. I think she maps to be behind the leader.
Yep.
And I thought her first up run at Ballarat was outstanding. They got home in good time. She was 4 back the peg. She cut the margin to 6 or 7 metres. And I reckon if she's behind the leader here on Saturday night, she'll go close, and I think she might drift a little bit. So I'll play each way on race 4, number 8, Netra. Taking you on in race 6 with horse 3, Fun to Love. Really keen on her. I think she leads this race, and if she leads, I would be surprised if they beat her going off her last run. She chased home Pet Kitty. They went really fast time there. They broke 55 for the last half. She held her ground, and there was a good margin back to third. I think her run prior, she chased home New Shuffle at Cranbourne in a good race. So I think this is her race. So I'll back race 6, number 3, Fun to Love.
My confidence there. So I'll be playing as a result of that, hopefully double playing it.
Well, we can't we? And I initially, glancing at the fields, I was like you, Daz. I really liked Gun for Hire. So I'll probably have a little saver on him, and I know Ryan Phelan's keen on Hugo Rocks, and you said there was another one in there.
Okay.
You said there was another one that you didn't mind either.
Ollie's the boss, I suppose.
Ollie's the boss. He'll back up from tonight. So
yes.
It is an open race. I think the market's sort of about right, but I reckon I can find one here.
Over the 2240s. That's what makes it such a good race, I think.
So I'm with Fun to Love in race 6, and I'm with you for all the reasons you outlined. Olivici, race 8, number 3. I think he's the best bet. And you've referenced all his form leading, but I just think he's come back the horse that he used to be. This preparation, he'd had a funny couple of preparations prior to that. He hasn't won for over a year, but I'm confident he leads, and I'm confident he wins. So seeing it similar in the final event on Saturday night, Daz. I haven't done the form for Sunday, but I'm looking forward to the racing there at St Arnaud. The first set to go at 12:42 p.m. There is 9 races on the card. You'll be there for the Punters Club, I believe.
Yes, and we've got a few runners. Me and you've got 2 in one race, Toc. That's the first.
It's a bit weird.
You, I reckon. Yeah.
Which one's a better chance, do you think, while we're at it?
I think the draw helps Lockyer Lad. I think he'll either be leaders back or 3 back the fence, and from there he might go around at silly odds, and I think he's a chance from that position. So
yeah, and we're going into the Harkness as well, drawn.
Just the draw worries me. Yeah, especially with all that speed underneath us. Yeah. Look, I think it's a really good card. They'd be racked with the fields and the field sizes. So well done to St Arnaud for the way they've promoted the meeting, but also the additional benefits like fuel vouchers and trainers and drivers rewards over the course of the day. So well done to them, full credit, and they've got the fields to back it up.
And just for anyone who hasn't been, we often say this, probably the best viewing track in the state,
absolutely.
Isn't it?
Love it. Yeah,
you sit up high, don't you, and look down on the track.
Yep, it's one of those rare ones these days. I think from what people tell me, it's probably the closest thing to the showgrounds of yesteryear. You just right on top of them, and it's just a really good viewing track. No matter where you sit, you've got a good spot.
Yeah. And what do you like on Sunday?
Pacing Cup. I like Carroll Gentleman. I thought he was really good in defeat in the Swan Hill Cup last week. He had to make a 3-wide move for a long way out, and they come home in slick time. So it was pretty much impossible for him to win. But gee, I thought he was really good. He gets Group 1 winning driver Michael Bellman to drive him. I'm sure Mick would like us saying that. Yeah. I think you probably have to be aggressive off the gate. I wouldn't want him to be going back and making a 3-wide run like he did last week around this track. So I think he'll be aggressively driven. I think he'll probably push forward to the death and try and control it from there. really depends on the map of the race. But you're one of the horses that you've recognised in recent times is Delaguri. It sits to be leaders back initially, but I'm concerned it might get flushed 3 fence. So they were the 2 chances for me, Carroll Gentleman and Delaguri. But yeah, really good race, and expect to be a very competitive race. The Trotters Cup, it's a raffle. So many chances in that. Champagne Charlie's been winning off big handicaps. So outside the front, I think that'll be good over the stand. So I've got it on top, but not the utmost confidence that I've got throughout the day. So no, really good meeting.
Yeah, fantastic. Well, good luck there. Good luck to the St Arnaud club. They're a great club, and I don't know if I'll make it.
The McNulty Pacing Cups. That'd be time-honoured, wouldn't it?
Yeah, for sure. You'd love to win it. I wonder what, you might get a box of CC and dries thrown in or something if you can win it. But I heard it promoted on the radio even during Derby Day. So
yes.
It's going to be a great day. I don't think I'll be able to make it, but I'll certainly be tuning in. Daz, well, for the Sharps Bakery Best Bets segment, if you got one that you like right across the next 3 days, I feel like it might be Saturday night, and I feel like it might be at the back end of the card.
Yeah, I think I've got to go Olivici. I'm hoping I get a bit better price, but if I get close to black figures, I'll be diving in. So I'll be very happy to push you Olivici's way.
Yeah, I'm going to join you here. Let's make it both of us. We'll go with Olivici in the last race on
Gareth Hall
Saturday
is tipping
night.
Stuka, so that would be more motivation for us, wouldn't it?
Yeah. Come on, Puppet. Puppet's driving, isn't he, for Chris Lang and Sonia Mars. So keen on Olivici. Hey, Daz, thanks for jumping on. Been a good little show. Go well right across the next 3 days, and we'll talk very, very soon. That's been Burning Questions here on November 7. Happy punting right across the weekend.
Green light, they're away.
And they're all in their positions, ready to go. There's the light up.
In true Mildura stock.
The green light's on. It was a beautiful start.
He's trying to get